my name's Jenny and this is Alfie and we're from Gentleshaw Wildlife Centre. We are a sanctuary for unwanted exotic animals and a hospital for wild injured birds of prey. We opened here to the public in 1993 and have been going strong ever since. The sanctuary is now run in memory of my late father, Rob Smith, who was the founder of the sanctuary. We're going to give you a little tour and show you some of our residents. All of the animals in the sanctuary are captive bred, the majority of which have been rescued. Some have come from sanctuaries that have closed down, some have been kept as exotic pets, and when no longer wanted, they end up with us. We also have animals from laboratories, closed down zoos, and various other places. When they need a home, we're here to offer them one. Here's another member of staff. This is mine and Kate's mom, Leslie. She does all the paperwork for the sanctuary and also helps us to run the national helpline for raptor rescue, helping people throughout the UK with injured wild birds of prey.
Gentleshaw Wildlife Centre and Raptor Rescue Helpline.
She's also got a very delicate hint to drop. All of the staff at Gentleshaw Wildlife Centre are volunteers. Here's family member, this is Katie, she's my twin sister.
Morning.
Katie's doing one of the very important tasks of cleaning up after our lovely residents. Support Adoption to Pets, who kindly gave us a grant in 2013. We now have a brand new feed room to house all the feed for our various different residents. This is our old feed room, which you can see is very tired and old now. Fabulously, it's been replaced, so now this can be knocked down, giving us a little bit more room to extend some of our enclosures. We're going to go and show you what you guys kindly paid for last year. This is our new feed room. As you can see, a big improvement on the old one. This is where all the fresh fruit and vegetables are kept, and all the frozen meat for our various different residents. And here's yet another sanctuary worker. This is Max, busily getting on with some of the breakfast. Max, what do you think is the best thing about volunteering here at the sanctuary?
Well, the sanctuary has provided a lot of education and enjoyment for many people for many years, myself included. So being able to give something back by volunteering provides a great sense of fulfilment.
This is our family group of stuffed-tailed macaques. Here we've got Jake, he's in charge, and Abigail, who's our old girl. And these are ex-lab primates. They came to us about 7 years ago, and they'd never been outside until they arrived here at Gentleshaw. As you can see, quite a contented little bunch who are very keen on their peanuts. Gentleshaw also has a bird of prey hospital on site where we treat and rehabilitate wild injured birds of prey. Those birds are brought into us by members of the public, vets and police, and we try and fix whatever's wrong with them and put them back into the wild where they should be. Well, obviously, because our hospital has got current wild casualties in there, we're not going to go in and disturb them. At the moment we have 5 tawny owls in, one very soggy one with a broken wing, and some youngsters who are soon to be released. Any wild birds of prey that we look after are returned back to the wild. We do not keep any in the sanctuary, they're all put back into the wild where they should be. This is Mercury. Mercury is a male kestrel. He's been with us now for a few months. Mercury's about 6 years old and he was kept tied to a perch in the hallway of a flat for most of his life. Here at Gentleshaw he's exercised every day, and as you can see his training is coming on very nicely. So what would we spend the money on if we were lucky enough to win? Our sanctuary costs around about £800 a week to care for all the various residents, mammals, reptiles and birds of prey. As we're 21 years old, we have some shiny new bits and we also have some very old tired bits. We use admission fee, donations to the charity to help us run, but a grant like this would mean we could complete some big projects that could take us years to fundraise for. Some areas of the sanctuary are now 21 years old and desperately need replacing. We would like to completely renovate this entire side, which is home to our pair of raccoons, our capuchin monkeys and our raccoon dogs. This is Bim and Brian. We've got Bim here and Brian. These are capuchin monkeys. This is a South American species of primate, and these guys have been with us for many years. Although we do take in animals and find homes for them, some of them need permanent homes, and that's why these guys are here. Now, Brian's been with us for 17 years and he's 24 years old. Last year we managed to fund an operation to remove cataracts from his eyes, so he got the sight back. you hadn't been able to see anything until then. What we'd really like to do now is build Brian and Vim a new enclosure to live in. This is going to be a very expensive job because obviously it's got to be strong enough and the best we can possibly offer for the boys. So part of the grant would go towards helping these guys have a new home, as well as helping us to construct some foster areas for the animals that we can rehome later on. So please consider us. Brian would love it if you picked us.